The two smartest signs are Gemini and Virgo, but which one is actually the smartest? I'm going to go through each of their qualities and determine which one actually wins. I'm going to go through 5 different parameters of smartness and see who wins on each parameter. The first parameter is speed of thought. Now, everybody knows, Mercury is the planet that rules Virgo and Gemini. And speed of thought, I would have to just give it to Gemini. Gemini thinks extremely quickly, calculates things, works things out massively, quicker than any other sign, including Virgo. So, Virgos are quick too, don't get me wrong. But remember, we're dealing with air and earth, and air moves quicker than earth. The utilization of words. This is an interesting one, because how you use your mind to connect to your words is very crucial for intelligence. And both of them can communicate well. Virgo communicates slower but more precise. Virgo's a more precise communicator. Gemini is a more of has a lot to say. So it's an interesting one. Has a lot to say, says a lot, makes good points. Virgo is just very precise and concise. So the thing is, communication is basically the ability to communicate in all aspects. And I think Gemini just nicks it over Virgo. Virgo can make their point, but Virgos sometimes don't communicate well in terms of if they're emotionally triggered. Not saying Geminis do either, because sometimes Geminis can say the wrong thing, but Virgo tends to maybe shut down more, or maybe have to think about things more before they say things. So it's really, really interesting how they communicate. Memory. I think intelligence is based on memory, how you can hold on to information. Geminis like to know a lot of information and learn about new things, but Virgos go more deeper. So I would have to say that Virgo's memory is definitely better, as they can access more from their memory than Gemini, because they can hold more. They can hold more in their mind than Gemini. So you'd have to give it to Virgo in that sense. The ability to analyze the space. This is Virgo all day. Virgos, I'm not saying Gemini can't do it and they can't do it very well, because they can do it very well. They're very good at analyzing their environment very quickly. But Virgos do it without even, Virgos are just naturals at analyzing, Virgo straight is analyzing. So they can analyze the space around them, the environment, people, nuances of people. Like, their analytical skills are amazing. And the last one, which is the most important one, is solving problems using logic. This is both of their high-level skill set, to be honest. This is something that they do very, very well. I have to say that. So, the biggest difference between their problem-solving skill sets is, I think, Gemini can solve problems under pressure. So can Virgo. But I think when they're overthinking, because Virgos can overthink and suffer from overthinking, I guess they can't solve their own problems as good as a Gemini can solve their own problems. Virgos can solve problems for others, so can Gemini, but their own, Virgos find it more difficult than a Gemini. So I would have to say, because of that, Gemini is ultimately the best at logical thinking and problem solving. And therefore, Gemini just wins in terms of the most intelligent sign in zodiac.